Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Aurogiri. In today's video, we're going to be talking about maintenance! Woo! So it's not just your normal every Tuesday maintenance that just resets the bazaars and resets the whole server and just keeps things, nice and refreshed. This maintenance is in direct response to the broken portals that have been discovered basically all throughout Onigiri PS4. These broken servers have been everywhere. And it's exactly what Pettis is talking about. Yeah, like this is what the maintenance is coming for, Pettis. The maintenance is going to hopefully fix all the portals that have been broken. I sent them my video that showed basically everything I found, and people also reported other things, so that's coming in about 4 hours from now. There's going to be the a maintenance to fix everything. Because as we know right now, everywhere you go, if it's Sekigahara, Kaguya's home, it's going to be a big load of this portal does not exist. Just like pure lightning cores, they don't exist. Yeah, it's coming early. They said 6 p.m. PDT, and for me, that's 10 p.m. PDT, or my time anyway. That'd be 4 hours from now. So, that said, if you haven't done any of your Itako runs today, you have to do 30 by the end of the month to get those achievements. If you haven't done any of your achievement stuff today, I suggest taking the next 4 hours, if available to you, to get your stuff done for today, whether that's just using your energy or doing Oni mode runs or any little thing you like to do out of your routine. Now's the time to do it. There's about 4 hours for that, because it's almost 6 o'clock right now my time, so that's going to be in 4 hours. Exactly. Get in the dungeon. So I'm getting my login too, and that's the thing too. I mean, login, you have a bit longer time to get that, but, it's good to get your login too, especially with all the calendars. So, there. Oh, horn sculpture. What is this? Is it worth my time? If there's not a horn sculpture, I'm so mad. There's no horn sculpture in here at all. Where's the kick emote? There we go. Thought it was my lucky day. Turns out it was just a troll. I need to get out of this channel, though. My goodness gracious. No, I want to change channel. 250. 250. 150. 600 for... Okay, that's kind of alright for a nice guy. But goddamn. Get me out of this hellhole. Right now. That was not a pretty sight. I know a lot of our Oni wallets shuddered looking at those prices. But fear not, we're going to Channel 2 where the world is great. And that's going to be another thing, that when this maintenance gets resolved, it's going to be less of a congestion in Onigashima. And in a lot of places they didn't have Channel 2. Did anyone tell them we didn't have Channel 2? Did anyone tell them we did not have access to Channel 2? Like... I hope they fix that too, because in a lot of places you only have one channel. Are we getting compensation? I have no idea. Thanks, Arai. But I have no idea if we're getting compensation or not. To be honest, though, from the bottom of our pure hearts after playing this game, what need do we have for compensation? Being able to play the game to its fullest extent is compensation enough, don't you think, friends? Like... Why would we need compensation? If it's OC, we'll just roll it and get nothing anyway. We might as well just take our enjoyment in the fact that we get to play more. Right? Right, friends? Right? Right? Yeah, I see everyone in the chat agreeing with me. That makes me very, very happy. We gotta throw away our materialistic values. Exactly. Why would we want something when they could give us boosts? And boosts have infinite potential. Absolutely. I agree. Fantastic. Fantastic insight. I completely agree. What is a cap breaker? I want to know. That was a steal. Woo! Whoever got that, fucking steal. Oh my god. Wow. Woo. Fantastic. Oh. I was just appealing to your better nature, friends. No. It's not emergency. It's just on a Thursday. No emergency. Well, I mean, there is an emergency, but it's not an emergency maintenance. It's just okay. They're gonna do it in about 4 hours. 4 hours from now. So I'm gonna get started on my Itako runs while we stream and just have some fun and talk about, you know, just pure human values and things of that sort. And I noticed they dodged a lot of things on Twitter. Like Eva commented, "What about Blitz?" And like I think she said they gave her a smiley kissy face, and I'm like, what is this? Like, you know that face that like that dog makes when he like he does something wrong, but then his head like shrinks down a little bit and he just smiles up at you like he knows he did bad, but you can't do shit to him. Like, that's what Cyberstuff's doing. They're like, yeah, we know shit's fucked. Oh, you gave them the kizzy. Oh, I thought they gave you the kizzy. Because I looked and I didn't know what it was. I did. But I might have read it wrong. Because I saw that, like, 2 people put a heart on your thing. Don't yell at me. Well, everybody wants free stuff. Of course. But never get distracted by free stuff. Hey, Tor. Like, just because someone gives you free stuff doesn't mean they get to dodge the issue. That's called bribery. Like, what's that famous quote from, I was gonna call it the Weekenders. Trailer Park Boys. Now I'm imagining the Weekenders saying this. But where Leahy goes, I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off. And he does. He fucks off for the rest of the day. He doesn't do nothing bad. But, like, that's like Cyberstep compensation right there. I'm gonna pay you 200% boosts to shut the fuck up. Like, oh. Yeah. JP gets it real good. Because we are Baka Gaijin and they are Nipponji, natives of the glorious Nippon, where their servers are made out of steel folded upon steel folded upon steel. I can assess that. I mean, if we could see where our money was going. Like, I don't see my OC, where are OC taxes going? They're not building roads. They're just making bad updates. They're not fixing anything. They're just taking all the income and not putting it back into the server. You have a friend who quit US for JP? Oh, yeah. Do they speak Japanese or read it? Or they just went because the updates were there? Your values and only went into the portals? Damn. Well, Like, what shit is happening? Oh, hey, Okano. So all our portals and stuff are broken. I did a video on it earlier this week, and they're fixing it. What am I doing? This is a bad move. I hit it! Oh my god. I'm glad I recorded it because that move never hits. Oh yeah, pro tip real quick. If you get poisoned from Gyuki in here, like, and you leave the dungeon and the poison's still going, you will most likely die and be glitched, like back with Nyarlathotep. So always run out your poison or die in the dungeon before you leave. Just a little words of caution. Man. My god, he doesn't die. There we go. But it is nice that they posted something within 48 hours of the incident being reported. Like, when was this? This was... No, it's not 48 hours at all. This happened on Monday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, so Thursday. So it was pretty early Thursday today, this morning. So that's just pretty good response time from Cyberstep, you know. What? Thunder Beast on your staff? I heard someone saying that there was like a Fire Thunder Beast coming or something. Is that what you're talking about? I see it, bot Amarelia. But there's a delay at the end, so you can't do anything after. Sort of like Sublime. Sublime's like that. Like you have to wait for the final Thunderbolt before you do anything. I think I just gotta do these one more day and I get my Magatama thingies. I think that's what we're doing this for. The ornamentation taker offers, the Mr. Clean, the magic erasers. Magic erasers. I'm gonna remember them if I call them magic erasers. Oh. I kind of enjoyed today because I got to sleep in. There was no work. I've been working like almost straight for like 3 months. I'm like, oh my god. It's nice to finally have some days off. Mostly been just like... so can erasers stack? In what way? Like, in your inventory? Like, how amulets stack? Or do you mean like an application? Like... an application. Do you mean like in how they give a percentage to give you back your resources? Because to my knowledge, now I've never used them. To my knowledge, I'm under the understanding that you use them and they're going to work no matter what. But the percentage chance is only there to demonstrate if you're going to get your materials back or not. That's my understanding on it but I haven't used them yet. If I did use them, I'd use them on my Celio though. That's the only thing I can really think of that's worth using them on at this point. Yeah. But whether they can stack or not, I'm not sure. I don't think that would... I don't know if you can or not, but I don't think you should. I really don't know. Yeah, like it's a guaranteed chance to remove it. The percentage is only if like you're gonna get your cushion back or your thingies from the neon coral pump, like whatever you use to ornament with. Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe it'll give me a plus 50 Mizukiri Tachi. I'll try to find that out if I can get one back. I want the game to give me a plus 50 Mizukiri Tachi like it's a fucking drop. I want to see that shit now. I want to see it. Like, oh, here's a fucking... Like, imagine using that on the shit that take... On, like, the thing Solomon or whatever, or Omega. Could you imagine? It just gives you all the fucking vets. And they're like, are they at plus 60? Do they have skills on them? Is it the exact same weapon? How much does the game remember? That's some scary shit, dude. Like, what if the game remembers every weapon you put into your weapon? I put a lot of fucking moon weapons into my shit. Like, this is raising a lot of questions. I'm interested now. I know what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna get me some of them. Oh, I don't know if I have any of that. Damn it. I bought the stuff from her shop, so maybe I do. But I'm gonna figure out what it does. And knowing me, I'll just, like, fail the thing and that'll be it, but... Like, it won't give me anything back. No, I'm not gonna do Omega. My Celios have Avenger on monsters on them. And those take a plus 50 Mizukiri Tachi. So I'm wondering if it would give me back a plus 50 Mizukiri Tachi. Like if it was just like a random drop. Like that's what it sounds like. Oh, I am dying. Oh, there's tons of time on this Vanguard. I got a Zunduk Saber card though. Monster Cardo. Oh, no. Even if you're in Vanguard, do not leave all your poison. Just do not do it. The game will not differentiate between you being in Vanguard and not being in Vanguard, and it will fuck you up, and you will be dead standing. You'll be dead stranding. Dead standing. And the only way to stop being dead standing is to change channel. I tried going in the dungeon with it, and I was just in the dungeon dead. I was like, fuck. You missed this game? Well, it's still there, Mew. I mean, they're going to be on maintenance in 4 hours, but it's still there. You can download it. It's free. It's free to download. What? I'm dead anyway? This is super bullshit. Fuck. God. Fuck. I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. Oh no. I'm trapped. That I am still dead. This is great. I am become a statue. Me and Eva on a statue forever. I'm stuck. Bound like this for all eternity. Who's this? Terminus. I am stuck. Nah, if I gotta fix it, like from here I could talk to Zundamon and go in the dungeon and it wouldn't work. Yeah, I have to go to character select. You're right. Yeah, you went right to the final. You couldn't even invig me. I don't exist. That's right. I am a transcendent being. I am above death, but beneath life. I stand here for all eternity, guarding the world. Have I? No, I don't watch many videos. It's free to play, but if you want to be good, you gotta pay. You started playing again, you hit 1911. Nice, Nick. Nice. Let me see. I'm not sure if just changing channels is enough or if you have to go to character select. But it's funny that I was talking about it. I even left the Vanguard and I still died to it. I wonder how many people this is plaguing. Yeah, it is. What other game can you say you've played for 4 months? I mean, 4 4 years. 4 months. Yeah, we're right. It is select. I had to make sure I was 100% wrong. Because I thought I changed channel once, but I guess I didn't. Better go back to character select. Yup, putty. After you cleared Cozy, shouldn't happen on Cozy. I have some dyslexia, Miu, and I didn't read the word like W my like with, and I just read like in, because I saw like an I and like the N. I don't know, the W split itself, and all I saw was like IN, and I'm like, what? I miss living in my mama. I was like, whoa. I mean, we all remember those days where we were being grown in the mother's belly, in the womb, but we can't go back to that. We must move on for the greater good. He was probably like, every day, I don't expect him to say some weird shit I've never heard before. But there he goes, breaking my expectations. I wish I could go back. Life was easier when we were babies. Didn't have to worry about nothing. We didn't DC. That's a bad joke and I'm not going to say it. You can think it, but I'm not going there. I realized where I was going. I'm taking a U-turn and I'm going back. So hopefully no one understood that. When grade item for mag comes out, I don't think they'll ever do a mag grade item, but don't know. You want me to say it? Well, fuck. When it comes to pregnancy, some children don't finish loading and they DC. And they gotta reset and start all over from the beginning. That's where my mind was going. And that's all I'm gonna say. You asked for it. You asked for it. Oh my god. Fucking fuck. Fuck, Nick. Fuck. See, I want to take a U-turn out of here. It would. I wouldn't stop myself if it wasn't this bad. I mean, I would. Or wait, how do you say that? I wouldn't have stopped myself if I didn't think it was that bad. Like, you could probably use DC'd in like a context like, oh, did Jimmy make it to work today? No, his car DC'd. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, man? Like, you just fucking fell off the road? You just caught in traffic? Like, I don't know. Nah, man, he DC'd. Like, he's reloading. Like, oh my god. It's fun to use gaming terms in other contexts and trying to figure out how they work. I know I've been asked for that a lot. And soon I want to make a video specifically talking about my thoughts on experience in a whole. Because I've talked about it a bit the other day. But, just with my friends. But personally, as of right now, with experience, the hardest thing is literally just doing it, to be honest. Like, just quick thoughts. Like, I wanted to hit 132 on, like, Friday, Saturday, and after Friday, I just didn't want to do it at all. I was like, fuck this. But, I think objectively, without any need for variance, arcanes are probably the safest, assuming you can destroy a mount, or you can destroy gold Darumas and stuff. And you have a Vanguard that can kill either the cat or Tengu, whatever you prefer. If you want to run the risk of DCing, you can do Dew Creek, which is like 20-25 million a run-ish, maybe? On a boost? Yeah. Like, it's exactly that. Like, every one of them runs a risk. Nothing is consistent. Like, on PC, they run Dew Creek. Like, that's their thing. But here, we crash at that portal. Now, if we would have been smart, we would have told Cyberstep that we keep crashing at the Dew Creek portal, that it doesn't work, and they'd be like, oh, it works, and maybe they'd fix it. But for now, Arcane seems to be the most reliable. Like 400%, yeah, because I was basing mine on 200% because that's more common, right? Like, we may have 400% now, but they're not going to run us for more than a couple days, you know. But on a 200%, 24 million should be what you get, and then on a 400%, which is double, it equals 48. So that's perfect math. I'm glad I was right about the Dew Creek part. But yeah. So 50 mil a run, right? So, and that's if you don't DC. So, and then it depends how long does that run take, right? Like, it's just the basic process. It's like, okay, how much do we get a run? How fast can we do it? Is it consistent? And then you have to put that time versus another time. So, like, Byakko Cavern is gonna take, like, the DC's fixed, you think? I haven't run it in a long time. No, I did run it. We ran it on Fever. We DC'd like every 3 runs. I don't know if I can believe that about the DCs being fixed. We ran it on Fever. We DC'd constantly. No boss. Oh, you trying to say for me? All I heard was like, yeah, I'm running it no boss. I'm like, 48 mil no boss? I'll go there right now, fam. No, boss. I'll fuck that boss. I'll get like 100 mil a run. But yeah, I don't know. In my experience, my friend's experience, we still DC when we go there. So I can't really recommend it. Like, I can recommend it, but I can't endorse it. Like, I can say, yeah, you can go there, but don't be surprised if you DC. Now, let's just continue talking about EXP in general. So, if, like, the biggest problem with running EXP is that you need a body party. And body parties are unreliable. Body parties fill up. Party leaders leave. Party leaders go AFK. Someone takes your spot. You're wasting like 2 runs on boost before you even get back in the dungeon, etc., etc. Unless you're with your friends, and even then, things happen. People DC. It's really annoying. If we didn't need to go into body parties or parties at all, like it'd be a lot better. Now the thing that I was thinking about, like in regards to experience in general, is that experience has been like the most attempted to be modified thing in Onigiri's lifetime. Like, Onigiri went from a state of, okay, you do experience level 100, it'll take you a couple months, sure, whatever, no one knew what they were doing. Like at the beginning of the game, you just ran dungeons. And then people eventually learned, oh, I get 80% more experience if I kill something and no one else kills something? And only 20% if someone else kills something? Well, fuck everyone else killing something. I'm going to carry the dungeon by myself and get all the experience for myself. And this was literally the thing that broke the community, because it made people carry people. And people were just using bodies, and we didn't even have body parties, so we had to carry people back in the day. So then a bunch of people, like, they'd level up but wouldn't know what they were doing, and they'd be weak, and they'd be like weak at level like 95, and it's like, well, I'm high level but I don't have any gear. Yeah, Echigo Estate, Undersea Cavern, yeah, exactly. And then flash forward to Tanegashima, and you see the advent of body parties to the game. So now people can join a body party from anywhere in the game, and they can go do whatever they want during that time. So, like, that means someone could be farming Naki Sawame for mags or whatever, because this is the time, and then someone would be like, oh, I'm just gonna go, you know, run some new and not worry about no one and just do this dungeon, and that'll be fine. I'll just run it for an hour. And that's what they would do to maximize their experience. So then that was the first change to, like, that was the first change to experience, to experience farming as a whole. You didn't need to bring people with you anymore. It was very liberating. You could do it. But if you DC'd, it's like, oh fuck, how do I get back in? So some people would still favor to bring some people with them just to open that back door in case something happened. So then that's the current state of EXP. And then Cyberstep says, well, how about we introduce an experience dungeon? So it's like, okay, cool, alright, cool. So like, they bring out EXP warding, and EXP warding takes energy. Big surprise. It takes a lot of energy, and it's only available on weekends. So then it turned an effort, like something that was really, really revered. Like, if someone was level 125 back in the day, it was a big fucking deal. Like, if someone was level cap in general, it was a big fucking deal. Like, not even 1% of the community was at max level at a time. It was, like, very, very exclusive. Like, the people that would put in the work, that would farm the big hours, they'd carry, they'd do stuff. They wanted to hold their new weapon. Like, it was a big fucking deal. But then Experience Dungeon comes. And now it's, oh, I can level with my wallet. Okay, cool. No more need to worry about body parties. No more need to do anything. Everything's at my leisure. Everything's at my fingertips. It's Saturday. I got the day off. Pop a monster. Here we go. Right? So that was the experience dungeon. So that's what people did. And they did it up to like 128. And then 129 is like, oh, you have to do this for like 65 billion experience. It's like 5 hours of experience dungeon. The people that used to farm experience anyway were like, that's 5 boosts. Fuck it, let's go. And then you see 130 and you're like, oh, that's a lot of money. Fuck no. You don't want to do that. But then a couple months go by, one motherfucker does it, and then all the motherfuckers got to do it because their dick's on the line, right? You can't be going around with the assumption that you don't have the wallet like large enough to build a wall or something, you know? You got to have that money. You got to have that funding to represent. Yeah, 19 hours, like, and now I'm like, I don't want to do 3 hours of farming. I don't want to do, like, it's, I don't know what I need to level up right now, like 14 billion or something. Like, it's nothing that tedious. But to me, it's like, holy fuck. Like, I've had it too good for too long. Genbu's horrible. You only run Genbu for experience if you need the seeds, like case in point. Like, it's the only reason you would do it. So now we're at this point where the experience dungeon only goes up to like 208 million experience or something like that, like, or like 104 billion less than what it used to be for 130. And then they shrunk all the levels, and then everyone just leveled up, and then everything got super easy, and then everyone just super jumped to like the lowered 130 point. Yeah, that's why you would run seeds, because it's 2 birds, 1 stone, especially when Mephi was around. Like, that was the thing. So, case in point, experience dungeon came trying to put like more band-aids on this whole experience farming problem, right? But now that they fixed the experience, or they didn't fix it, but they changed experience in general, and you can't use tickets past 130, or essentially you can't use tickets past like 268 billion. You can't, like, that's the point. You cannot use a ticket beyond 268 billion experience. That's as far as you can go. But the people that were already at the old 130, which is 104 billion ahead, they can't use them either, but they still have like 200 hours of experience, like, just banked. Like, they're set. But they did lower experience last month. With 135 coming out, they lowered the total experience needed to hit 130. So now we've literally gone from point A, like in the whole world of experience, and we've done full circle, and we're back to like Tanegashima. We're back to, okay, it's body parties again, it's experience dungeons or running dungeons. It's the same dungeons we did 2 years ago that haven't improved at all. No new non-energy dungeons have come out that yield anything close to what experience should be at a 130 plus level. And we're there. Like, that's literally the state we're in for experience right now. And I have one huge solution to this, and I want to make this a separate video later just so I can have an isolated video of it. But my solution to all this bullshit is, if we go back to the beginning of this story, the number one cause of problem with experience in Onigiri is that the person who kills gets 80% more experience than if someone else kills. Right? It's not the dungeon that matters, and I'll tell you why in a second. It's not the dungeon that matters. What matters is the system. The system is broke. What needs to change, in my opinion, is this. Make it so that if I kill something, I only get either nothing different than my teammates or 20% more than my teammates. So let's say, for example, we're running new, and this is a really weird example, but let's say when you clear new on a 5-man party, 200% experience boost, you walk out of there with like 9 million in the pool or whatever, and then that multiplies and whatever. Right? So that's how it would go. But then everyone else in your party gets like a pool of 3 million experience, assuming they're on the same boost, right? Something like that. Like, not too much. What they need to do to literally fix Onigiri, like fix it nearly completely, is make it so that we all get generally the same experience as one another. Make it so that as long as you're in a party together, doesn't matter if you're killing or you're not killing, you all gain the same experience. Either that, or if I kill something, it's 20% more. Make it so that it's very, very negligible whether or not you kill something or your friend kills something. So if it's like that, let me paint the picture of what this does to the game. What this would do is it means that, for example, me, Harai, Lyra, all this stuff, like all my friends, are now able to go into arcanes in a party with 5 Ifrits and 5 Vanguards, and we can go in and clear the dungeon in little over a minute and have fucking fun, have a body party, chat, talk, listen to music, stream, whatever. Just keep going with the momentum, not being alone in a dungeon, and just run the fuck out of the dungeon. And we all get the same experience, and we all level up together, and it's something to do every weekend, something to do once a week, a night, whatever. Like, make the game feel like an MMO. This MMO is so polarized into making every fucking single thing you do a solo activity, but you also need to have people in your party for some reason that doesn't even matter. Like, the game has become that. And it's really, 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 really annoying. Like, it's an MMO, but we're all worried about who can solo this and who can solo that. It's a fucking team game. Like, it'd be like playing Halo 3 and just focusing on, like, not having a good team comp, but just being really, really good on your own, and the other people are just there, and you're getting mad because they die and you're not. Like, it'd be like that kind of mentality. Like, you're saying no one has time for that? I mean, yeah, MMOs are team-based. And I agree there is a time issue. There is. But I think for the large majority of players, it would be more advantageous to just get your friends together and run a dungeon together. Even if it's just 2 of you or 1 of you. Just being able to run with someone else would make experience not that much of a... It's like a job. Like, when I come home from work, I don't want to work. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, experience farming is like work. I don't want to do that. Like, you know, like, I don't want to have my one day off be, oh, I'm going to do experience all day, like, in the current system. But if it was, oh, I get to log in and play with my friends for a couple hours, I don't care what we're doing, I think that's fine. Like, it wouldn't be that much of this individual grind. It would be like, oh, that group, look at them, they're 132. Like, you know, like, oh, look at them, they leveled up, that group's doing great. Like, it'd be really cool. Healing gives experience. I mean, I'd be wearing a Chiami all day, fuck yeah. But I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Yeah, like, experience is a very much a grind. Like, they need to make the grind more fun. A lot of games that I've been playing lately, they do a grind and it's way more fun. However, would I have the time? Yeah. For each person, I understand. Like, I don't know where the time's going to come from. It's like, I did the math. It's 200 hours to hit 131 if you're not there. Like, going at a regular pace on a 200% boost. That's what it is. It's a gross number. It's a huge gross number. Exactly. It's a very gross number. And that's pretty much what each level is going to entail. 131 is 200 hours of 200% boost running arcanes. That's the math. 132, if 130, we're just going to talk if everyone's like at 268 billion experience, like second generation 130. Yeah, like 220 hours. There's variants too. You might get more Darumas and stuff. But it's around 200 hours to hit 131. And then 131 to 132 is 80 billion-ish. So that's going to be another 160 hours. So you're at 380, right? So then the next one is going to be another 100 billion. So you're at like 480, something like that. So, like, it's a lot of hours. It is. Absolutely. Yeah. 135 is... Okay, take the experience it took to hit 130 regularly and multiply that by 2. So basically, everything it took to hit 130 before this update, you must now do it again without the experience dungeon. That's literally it. That's in its most basest form, that is what it is. That is what it is. Like, mathematically, it would be 1,000 hours. It would be 1,000 hours of farming. At its current rate, it'd be 1,000 hours. Now, touching back on the point I made about what if we could run this with friends, right? Some people think, oh, it's just more fun, or you might be thinking it's just, oh, it's just more fun, it takes a lot of the grind out of it. But here's the thing. If you have a good group of friends, like I'm blessed, I have a lot of good friends in this game. If we were to take it upon ourselves to run Arcane as literally as fucking fast as we could, what normally takes me to do Byakko, it takes me about 3-4 minutes-ish to kill all the Rumas, get the key, do all that stuff. We would destroy that dungeon if we were in a 5-man, all working on the same goal, and no one was receiving less experience than one another. Because we've done team runs farming for seeds. We've done that bitch in a minute. We've done that bitch in like less than 2 minutes. Like consecutively. Like it's half the time. Boom, 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 boom. It would, yeah, and it is including a lot of boosts. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, that's my plan. I mean, I'm not making a second one, but... There's a guy who was messaging me on Twitter last night, and he says he has 2 nadirs. He was telling me that. He plays on PS4. But yeah, like, and now let's say, okay, well, Arcanes are pretty safe. What if we took it to Dew Creek, and you got 5 Ifrits and 5 Miyamotos in Dew Creek, and you're just giving it hell? And this is like literally, because you're going so fast, like individually, it's going to take if you have everything going for yourself, like from my experience, it takes me about 6-7 minutes to do Dew Creek Hell on a 5-man. Right? Like, in a party, we'd be running that bitch in like 3-4 minutes. Dew Creek. Boom, boom, boom. We wouldn't be picking up drops. We'd just be running, going, going, going. And as long as someone's killing stuff, they can just pick up whatever they want and just keep going. And if someone DCs, literally fuck them. Like, by the time they get to that DC screen, your party's killed that boss. It doesn't even matter. You're getting your triple pooled experience because that's how the game works. He loads out, he loads back in, the party's outside, and you keep going. That's never happened for Dew Creek. No one ever huddles around Dew Creek. Like, that Dew Creek's always been a body party kind of dungeon. Always. E-Key, yeah. But that's how it would go. Like, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Exactly, that's Harai's favorite part, so I had to throw it in. But literally, that's how it would go. Like, if we could, you'd literally be running a dungeon 5 times faster. Now that's just fixing one thing in the game. Changing experience gain. A very, very simple change that would just be so much better than lowering the actual bar like they did and just making the process better. Like, you know, it's like instead of making all the products cheaper, you increase the wages of your workers so they can afford what they want. You know, like It's sort of like that kind of equation there. It'd be Dew Creek huddles, yeah. Yeah. Time to ask 1,000 questions again. Oh, hey. Someone was saying something about a Thunderquake Tempest. I'm currently making one, but I already have a buyer for it, so I don't have any, I don't even have any seals right now to make a Tempest, so I can't really make one right now. There's going to be a maintenance in a couple hours to fix all the broken portals, but I was just talking about experience and how I think one simple change could just make a world of difference. But not only that, like if they changed that system, that'd be fantastic. It would honestly be super good. But realistically, they need to start putting out extra... They need to start putting out extra dungeons with updates. Like right now, all the updates are so small, and every dungeon is so specific, and all the Gawain stuff was all energy based. Like they need to release some solid, non-energy based dungeons in a new area that just that yield a lot of experience. Like legit, we need to start getting some dungeons that give 50 million base experience. Like, I don't know the true metric of what should be the experience gain, but let's assume you did a 5-man carry of a dungeon. You should be, at this point, you should be getting 50 mil or clear at 130 plus. Like, you're fighting level 160 enemies or whatever, and you're just running the dungeon. You should be getting, like, 50 mil a clear, because right now we get, like, 18 mil a clear base before it's multiplied in arcanes. That's with a boost. Like, this should be, like, 50 mil clear. You boost, you get like 200 mil a clear, and then you get like 2-3 billion an hour. Like that'd be super good. It drops all required mags. Yeah, 50 mil is pretty fair. It's a fucking drop in the bucket. Like it's like we need 10 times more experience than we used to, so why not get 10 times more experience? Like there should be like some new, like, I'd be down for like a labyrinth dungeon where like it changes a little bit each time and it's like different mobs and shit. That'd be kind of fun. Or even like Juncture 2. We were talking about this before. Like redo Juncture, but like every 10 floors the party's given like 1 billion experience in the pool or whatever, and it actually has a pool. Like so every 10 floors you get like 1 billion experience ticket or something like that. What about the New Moon dungeon that we got? Do you mean like with yeah, that we never got? Yeah. Like I don't know what the Sakazuki's laboratory gives for experience. I have no fucking idea. I've never heard anyone recommend them either on any forum or anything like that. I've never heard someone say anything but Dew Creek. If I could speak Japanese, I'd go into PS4 JP and I'd ask the 134, what the fuck did he do? I'd love to ask him that. Like, I don't know what kind of time he has though. I don't know what if he does what I do, or it's a completely different meta Japanese. They do things that I don't do, and we do things they don't do. And a lot of it's circumstantial too. Like they have things we don't have, and we wish, I don't know if we have anything they don't have. We have broken lag and shit. But yeah, like a new juncture or something like that. It'd be really fun. You go in, it's 30 energy, you and your friends go in, takes like an hour, and you get like, I don't know, man, like 10 bill or I'd be so down for 10 billion for like a clear running with my friends. Do you know how fun that would be? To get like a solid chunk of experience for just running with your friends? Like, that's what the game should be about. But it's not, man. When are they going to fix that? Fuck if I know. We're lucky they're fixing the roads. I don't think they're making a higher level dungeons because the only main story mag is Tempest, and it says... Well, the Tempest says They're not making any mags higher in the Tempest line. That's why we've been seeing other mags coming out in events. Like, what they said is there's never going to be a mag that's going to take a Tempest. Like, because the Tempest is such a huge grocery list, they don't want players to keep thinking that, like, oh, I made the 105, now I got to make the fused, and the fused, that was a big jump. It's like, oh, now you got to take the fuse and you got to make a weapon. Oh, now you got to take 3 fuse to make a Tempest. And I'm like, oh, fuck, am I going to need to make the Tempest, like 3 different Tempests to make a Storm mag or something? Like, what they wrote on the Tempest is just to say that there's going to be no more mags in the Tempest line. This is the final form. Like, this is the Charizard. There's not going to be Metal Charizard or Mega Charizard. Like, there's nothing like that after. That's all they really wrote on the Tempest mag. But I can pull it up real quick just to get some official documentation. This Magatama has come back even more powerful than before, but we won't be able to do something like this again. That was the last chance. Yeah. I could see that perspective, that they're using event, like, so you're saying they're like using events as like they're just trying to push people forward. But I do usually sell Tempest for 2,500 OC, but I don't have one to sell right now. If I make another one, I'll put it up, but I don't have one right now to sell. Yeah, there's only been one 130 mag so far, and that's been the Celio. And that was an event-only mag that isn't even that good, to be honest. It was only really good for the event it was in. I don't want to talk to her. I always talk to... Oh, that's why. I need to do like 2 more runs. But I did hear some feedback to what I was saying before, and I appreciate that. But what do you guys think about the whole experience changes? Like, do you think that would be a good idea to make it so everyone gets the same experience when they run the dungeon? Like, I think that's a solid idea. And if they threw in some dungeons that gave more experience, fuck, man. They just gotta make experience fun. To be honest, like, make experience good, make it fun. Literally, that's the hardest... I'm not surprised by that answer, Tyler. I'm not surprised by that at all. Yeah, Juncture would be so fun. Like, there's so many Ramitamas. They could put out 3 of them, make them really good. Put some premium drops in there too. That'd be sweet. But 1200 OC sounds right, because I would say that PC has a lot more top tier players than PS4 does. Like, people that are able to just make now, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. A 130 energy dungeon. I like it. I like it a lot. Because, you know, a 125 could get in there if they want to use like a full restore or something. But I like that. I like that a lot. A 135 energy dungeon. I mean, you know, you get it. I don't know how to start a petition, to be honest, but if someone started a petition to get PS4 some 10 OC restores, I will full-heartedly shill that thing to completion. I would run like videos about it. I would submit it to Discords. I'd put it on Facebook. I would I wouldn't contact my local mayor. He wouldn't really care. But that'd be interesting. But I was saying, like, you were saying that on PC, Tempest go for about 12k, but here they're going for about 25. And that makes sense. I tried to sell them for 3,000 and they never sold. I dropped them down to 25 and I've sold 5 or 6 of them now. But it makes sense because it's not many people sell Tempest on PS4. I've seen maybe 3 people with Tempest in a stall, and they were like the top players at the time. And one of them was quitting and he was just selling his stuff. Like, but you know, with more people that can supply the item, there's less, you can't really have prices as they are. Because the only reason Tempests are priced the way they are is because of fucking horn sculptures. Like, legit. Horn sculptures are like... Well, Fuse too. No one's making Fuse anymore. Like, I don't know why the Fuse prices are that high. Like, I felt guilty going to like 500 because I had a double crit one. Like, some people now, they're like 700, 500. Yeah. Yeah. They do, Sean, they do. Yeah. Like, you just made Fuse for my Abyss? Yeah. Some people... Fuck, people are ornamenting Tempest on PC? Oh, I'm glad I'm not on PC. Oh! I'm glad I ain't there. Oh my god. I mean, with the... It's sort of like sexual liberation. Sort of like the advent of the condom and the birth control pill. That people can really ornament Tempest now. It's not that big of a deal. You know? It's like, it's not a permanent thing anymore. You don't gotta worry about it that much. Oh, ornamented spare. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. An unornamented. Wow, I have one up for like 450, I think, because everything else is 600. But yeah, like, another thing is, it comes down to how saturated that class is. Like, Twin, while there are a lot of high-level Twin players, the problem with a lot of high-level Twin players is that they're already high-level. They already have all their shit. You know what I mean? Like Spider Maki's not going to go buy a Fuse because they already have it. You know? Like, people that already have their shit together don't need to get the essentials. And most of the new Twin players have knowledge because Collapsing Blade is just really good with knowledge mags. Like, super good. Crucifix Tempest? I don't know who has the recipe. I don't know if anyone's made one. I don't have the recipe. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. There's definitely... like... You guys can sell the Bowspark? Oh, you have? Well, I mean, you have every recipe, yeah. Yeah. I forget that you can farm it. Yeah. I forget that you can farm it. Like, cause I bought all my recipes of metals, I completely forget. I'm like, who the fuck spent metals on this one? What staff user do we have? I was like, who's this? Who this? New mag, who this? Yeah. I need to drink a pop. My throat's getting a little dry. Like, you know what's like question marks? You're gonna love, like, you're gonna know what I'm talking about right away. So how good is that Zunda arrow on staff? Because you guys got all the holy in the world. I bet that Ogi Zunda arrow just fucking rips and tears. You cap with Zunda? Uh, lag will probably never get fixed, but they're gonna fix the portals. I mean, the lag now compared to 3-4 years ago is a lot better comparatively. I can't not say that. 6 hours from now? No, it's like 3 hours from now. Because it was 4 hours ago when I started the stream. Aw, damn, I used up too much dirt. What do I know about the pedo rumors? I've heard a little bit, but I haven't seen any concrete evidence. I've just heard basic stuff. Apparently there's another case of like someone on PS4 Onigiri hitting on an 8-year-old or something. I don't know if there's any physical contact made or if it's even true or not. I have no idea. 2 years ago, something happened on PC around the same extent. But, like, the argument when it comes to all these things is as follows. Number one, no one should ever, like, be the predator towards anyone ever. There's no excuse to be the predator, for sure. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, this game's rated 17 years old for a reason, because it has an online chat community, and you don't let your 8-year-old go into a strip club. So, like, for me, whenever I hear something like this happen, I'm like, it's a horrible thing, it shouldn't happen, there's no excuse for it. But, you know, where are the parents that are letting their child play a game for 17-year-olds? And then they'll say, well, not everyone has parents. I'm like, it's a PS4, they're 8 years old, where did they get it? You know? Where did they get that stable internet? It's not like it's a school ground thing. Like, people have to pay for this. Their parents are paying for this. It's more than just that. If it's literally an 8-year-old, like, no one looks at, I mean, yeah, but you're 16, right? This is an 8-year-old. They should be playing My Little Pony Adventure. You know? Is he weak to lightning? I'm weak to ice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, there's a huge difference. Yeah, they're gonna play Minecraft. Like, let them play Minecraft. But just in response to the whole thing, I haven't seen any concrete evidence. I haven't seen... Last time there was a news report. I don't know if it's just rumors. It's pretty easy for rumors to start. Speaking of rumors, there was this, like, phantom Twitter picture that Cyberstep said that Onigiri PS4 was going to close because of behavior. And I think they're trying to relate it to this story of the 8-year-old, which is out of nowhere. But they haven't even posted that officially on their thing. And I had some people talk to me about, what is this thing I keep hearing about? And you can check the official Onigiri Twitter. There's been no such post. And they're trying to fix the game right now. No MMO company would ever in their life tell people the game's gonna shut down in a few months. because that's a death sentence. They're not going to get any more money out of it. No one's going to invest any more time into it. That would never happen. Yeah. Sorry, Ken. It's a wind and holy move. Kieran, cool. But yeah, there's been a couple rumors floating around. Like, legit, they closed everything else for Onigiri and their new mobile games. Like, Cosmic Break died because I don't know what's wrong with it, but Onigiri is just an amazing game. But that's the thing. That's the thing. With that many retweets, I find it really hard to believe because we don't have a player base that big. Our OC campaigns only got 1,200k retweets. Barely. And that was for money. And I haven't seen it. No one that I've seen, like on my Twitter, I've never seen it recommended. Like, I've never seen it retweeted. I've never seen it popularized. You'd think that someone within my circle that would look up Onigiri stuff would respond to it. And I would see a notification to it. Yeah. And there's her eye there. But that's the thing. It's too many retweets. It took us... We barely hit 12k for that. For our OC. They never got past... They never got all the free shit for like the Mighty Burn, Mount, and all this stuff. PC didn't get 5,000 for that. If you don't think people weren't going to make fake accounts and just retweet the shit out of that for free stuff, they're not going to make fake accounts just to retweet that post. I vehemently think it's fake. Very much so. Because Cyberstep wouldn't post it just on Twitter without posting it on the official page for PS4. They would have done that. And furthermore, JP Xbox Onigiri still exists and has never been updated in 3 goddamn years. That thing's still alive. They haven't shut it down officially. It's still running. They're not going to shut this down. And if they did, they wouldn't talk about it. That's my view anyway. A lot of typos going on here. Loro was coming up. I remember Laura was asking me about how to get Lancelot stuff, and now they got a Spark. It's pretty legit. Do I always buy 1,000 OC every campaign? No, you've got a point there. I think you're Sapphire, but I think you got a point. 1,000. Do I spend 1,000 OC every campaign? No, I don't. Most of the time, depending on what the campaign has, I'll buy either 500 or 1,000, depending on what I'm doing. Like right now, the campaign is pretty bad, and 1,000 OC is the better option. But comparatively, when we had the Zunko update, 50 OC was or 500 OC was way better deal. You got twice the tickets. It was a much better deal. Like if you're going to spend $100, it's better to do 250s than it was to do 1,000. But right now, this current update, it's better to do 1,000 OC over 500. That's what I did when I rolled the other day. And that ticket got me a shooting doji. So I paid $100 for a shooting doji and a Miyamoto. So that's not too bad. But then I paid like 250 in-game dollars and got jack fuck all, so that's fantastic. Yeah. So what's this? Cancellation universe? You can cancel the ornamentation. Yeah, it was sweet. And oh man, you remember the video? You remember the video where I saw PC's campaign and I put the laughing thing in it? Oh my god, I love that video. They're like, hey, spend $300. What do I get? An extraction ticket. What? Nani? That's my reward? Extraction ticket? Holy fuck. Zonda Arrow is really good. I've got Carbon Flare, and it's not too good on other side, but I don't know what to put it on. You'd have to put it on Raid or Supreme for sure. Yeah. Okay. What am I gonna do? I believe I did my 3 for the day. I gotta check. Carbon Flare's dog shit. That's the only Ogi I got. Don't be mean to me. Yeah, I got 3 more of that to do, and I guess I missed an Itako, or do I still have one now? Hi, Itako. I guess I found the Itako I was missing. Ow, I'm getting attacked. The lightning Tamasodo. You cleared both shops? Wow. Let me see. I feel like either I missed a run one day or I did. Yeah, I missed a run one day. Oh well, I still have time. I feel attacked. I bet my inventory is too full to get anything. Yeah, it depends how much you like the game for sure. But your money doesn't go a lot as far as it used to now. Now it's like, ugh. I'm maxed out. My inventory's maxed out. Do I have anything I can throw away? You got most of your stuff from the event? Cool. Oh, my leg. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty free. Like, there's a difference though. Like, there's a difference of rolling money and using money OC to get a guaranteed result. That's what I fully think OC is for energy restores, or paid OC to get stuff from the pointer room, things like that. It's a guaranteed result. Hell yeah, it's worth it. You want marrows? I don't know how many marrows I have. Hoi hoi hoi. Hoi 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 hoi. Bum, 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 bum. Don't be surprised if I only have like 2 marrows. Christmas pack? What's a Christmas pack? How many restores would it take to get 99? A lot. Like, let's say you're doing it. You have to be doing it on reward up. You have to be doing it on reward up. But beyond that, let's say you're on a boost, reward up, boost, reward up, boost, reward up, boost, reward up, and let's say you're getting 2 a run. It would take 50 runs. 50 runs. Yep. It would take 50 runs. I only have... Ever since you showed me some stuff, it plays in the background when I'm playing Fire Emblem or I'm just farming. I was watching him play like Beat Saber or something. Or he was talking about oopsies. And there was this Minecraft lasagna video, but it would be boost. What did I say? Boost reward up. Boost reward up. Be like that. But I have to sing it and I don't have any talent. You could farm Whirlwinds of Calamity. You could. But that's very hard. But I do have at least 2 marrows if you want some. I have 118. I don't run Inferno very much. I ran Gala very much. You do? Wow. He's on it. No, I just ran Gala a lot. Back in the day. These things would drop all the time in Gala. All the time. So Eva, how many do you want? Like 80? No, like I literally thought I had like 2. Because I have like 2 grudges. Because I have 20 hearts to 118 marrows. Like, I didn't think I had many at all. What do you want, like 80? Maybe because it's not on you. You have to have it in your inventory. I don't think it can come from your storage. Because I had to withdraw 99 Satan drops for Satan. No, that's a good deal. That's $180 for something that doesn't take energy? Fucking take it, man. There you go. Ooh. I was legit gonna give you like 80 of them. My experience is 174. You're welcome. That's pretty good. For grottos and stuff. It was bad. It was super bad. Like, the problem is, after all that work, Abyss, like, isn't as amazing. You're really glad you weren't able to use them? You can, Midwest, you can. You just have to change your controller setups. True, yeah, because they both take the same arrow. Yeah, you just have to change your controller setups, Midwest. My Vanguard button is R3. I set it to R3 and I use a mouse for my camera, because you can do that. But you just got to set it to whatever you want it to be. Like my mount button is up on the D-pad, and I just switch weapons down. That's all I do. Which attack was the Lance? It had like 2400 skill force. I don't know the name of it. It was like fire and wind or something, I think. How good is the backpack? It's not as good as Toshi's. I know that much. It is 10% attack, 10 to both defenses, 10 to HP, 10 to impact, and 10 to wind. It's decent, but there's no affinity on it. And the Atako question mark, I think it's skill force, I don't know. Yeah, it's skill force in fire and dark. Yeah, it does. It does. When I was running it earlier in Itako, I'd get 92 drops, but I do have Zunda and Kiritan unlocked. But it does increase your drops. You get like 4 more per accessory, so you get 8 more each run, and it does add up. It does. But that's the only reason you'd wear them, for the event, or if you had nothing else better. Boost, restore up. Boost, reward up. This what? Ashira, this one. Alright, line up. There's 10 of these? Oh my god. I got the T, that ain't bad. They would either build a Supreme for it, or they'd use a Zenith, but to what? I don't think right now there's a need for Mountain. Like, I don't know if people are going back to Mephi or not, but I don't think people use... We don't really have a target for Mountain. What do you use Mountain on? Because Mountain's my negative, I never use Mountain, ever. Hey, I got the ticket. I just want the horn sculpture, though. Should you sell your Mephi drops? I'm not sure. I mean, here's the thing. If ever they bring back the need for us to get Mephi drops, you and I can go in there and kill Mephi in like 30 seconds and we'll pop a Ryu boost and we'll make $1 billion. I think you could sell it no problem. Like, you mean like in a stall, right? Not just for money. I think you can, because it's not that bad of a farm to get back. Because Mephi is probably the best Ryu farm in the game. So, it's not even that bad to try and sell them either. Why can't I get a horn sculpture? Yeah. That's why. That's why. Oh, I was like, you're invisible, but you're in a house. I will not roll 10. It's not worth it because you gotta roll 9 more. What's this? Cancel the universe. I will cancel the universe. Zunda's face with her mouth open like that looks like you just told her like something that she can't believe. Like you just told her something that's like, what? Nani? Huh? And you just like broke her mind with like some knowledge. Like you show her this big long like 20-digit number where every number is an even number, and then you tell her like, what is this multiplied by 5? And they're like, what? And then you just write down the equation because you know the mathematical trick to it in 2 seconds, which is literally divide every number by 2 but then add a 0 at the end. And they're like, what the fuck? How the fuck did they do that? Oh, a 19-incher? That's a pretty small TV. I got a 45-incher right here, boys. You can see everything on there. The 19-incher. God damn. Oh, my arm. Yeah. Big old TV. Oh, that's the problem. Stop your I need to deposit stuff to make room. Konnichiwa. Arigato. Can I identify your weapons? She better not. It's my TV. I need to break down these mags sometime. Yeah, Ibaraki is still glitched, yep. I don't even think she'll be fixed, to be honest. Like, after the maintenance, I don't think they'll fix her. Because it's not that important of an issue as it is to fix everything else. Yeah. It'd be cool if they could bulk dissolution, but I know that people would may end up breaking things that they don't want to, and they have to do it as it is. Because if they enabled some bulk dissolution thing, people will do stuff. Because they added bulk, you know, vanguards. You could feed vanguards multiple weapons, like 20 weapons at a time. But how many? But I know a guy who threw his friggin' Night Sky into that. Oh my god. He made it like, this was back when the Night Sky was like original Night Sky, like before the recipe nerf, like OG Night Sky, like it took 1,000 Idama. Like he made it and then he fed it to the Vanguard because he didn't have it favorited. Oh my god. Did I deposit enough stuff yet? I think I did. Soak bag, pea oil, centipede feelers, fuck yeah. Yeah, you don't want that with mags, you're gonna end up like, oh fuck, I didn't favorite that mag, it's gone now. Don't sell things to Morocco. Yep. That's usually the case for most laws. Absolutely. Seatbelts, stupid people. Like, if you want a funny thing about that exact scenario, go listen to Jim Jeffries, the comedian Jim Jeffries. He did a bit on why there are no more guns in Australia, and it's just like, too many people killed each other. We can't trust you. You're all losing them, and they're like, I guess that's fair. It's a really, really funny bit. He talks about Australia losing their guns. And, like, it's like, well, too many people didn't know how to use them, so now y'all gotta lose them. It's like when you're in class, and, like, one kid throws the Beyblade at the teacher, and the next thing you know, no more Beyblades. Fucking Johnny get fucked up. Next thing you know, you're throwing Johnny at the teacher. Then they said, no more Johnny, and then Johnny's getting thrown off the building. And it's just a bad situation for Johnny. You know, because schools are like that. One kid fucks up, everyone gets punished. That's how it is. Nobody leaves the room till I found out who threw a shoe at the teacher. And then it's like Cinderella again, but the person who gets caught gets a slap in the face. Which would be mildly entertaining, to say the least. Because it'd be like a Cinderella story, but if the shoe fits, you're getting these hands. And it'd be funny. It'd be a good short story. I'm trying to do something, but I can't find it. Zonko, hello. Can I? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. No. Oh, Tyler, your comment got cut off there. Hey Eric, how you doing? Why does this one cost so much? The one that resurrects then kills you? Oh, you mean Feast of the Damned. Yeah, Feast is good when you're just dealing with a bunch of bullshit. Awakened Lancelot? You mean three? Oh, you mean 3 scroll for Awakened Lancelot? Oh, I guess that is an awakening. This costs 1,000. Oh well. That's the real stuff? I think I got it all now. Oh no, I got this one. Oh, I can't afford that. Well, Moon King and I like Moth Orchid. Moth Orchid, if you're gonna take a fatal blow, you don't. That's the best. I use Taila Genji, Moth Orchid, and Moon King. That's my alcohol. And if I could right now, but I can't, I would get me some Taila Genji. Or not Genji, but Miss Tengu. I'm actually gonna go check if I can like cheat and get some Miss Tengu. Hello, Ibaraki, my dear. I would like to get some alcohol. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's in here? Moon King, what's in here? Tail of Genji, what's in here, mother? I don't think I have... I do have Feast in the Golden Ladle because I'm a genius. Golden Ladle's never worked. My flask! I do not have any Miss Tengu. Damn. Wheat Explosion. What's Wheat Explosion? Clears negative conditions. Oh. They should be fixing the portals tonight, yeah. I don't know what that is, but okay. Ifrit nail. Hello. You have no name. I got the blue sword. Ooh. It matches my hair. I don't use it much, to be honest. I like Blue Fang Blade, though. Put Zend emoji on it. Eventually, but I only have 1/7, so I'm not using it yet. What's a good place to farm Ryu? If you can do Mephistopheles, then do Mephistopheles. That's probably the best. But other than that, the stones you gotta farm for Lucifer. Every clear you get a mill chest and some money on the ground. Alright. Kaguya, I need your help with some mag ornamentation removal. We can sort by defense. Thank you, Cyberset. I need to fix my Celios. Oh, she's got the controller? Alright, enjoy your shower. Attack speed, crit 12, crit 6. So I think the first roll on this one's pretty bungus. Right? I think so. So that's 5 attack speed. What's on this one? The first roll on both of these is just 5 attack speed. This one's probably the worst one. And then that one's the best. Watch EB. Oh, Eldritch Beast? Oh, okie dokie. See ya. I'm gonna try and extract the ornamentation or something. This one, I guess. 12 crit, 6 crit. Yeah. So how does this work? Yeah, that's all I got was 5. It doesn't give you the weapon! Oh my god. I am upset. So, that guarantees that if you did Omega, you would not get any of your weapons back. If you did the ornamentation, the king, Yggdrasil's Chosen, you wouldn't get your weapon back. This means I don't get the weapon back. That's some 189 million. Oh my god. You don't even get all the materials back. Return rate 0%. So this thing, a cancellation defect with Kaguya's? Yeah. You can cancel the ornamentation. But it cancels every time, right? Oh. Is there supposed to be an item to... I don't care about this stuff. I just want to remove that. Success rate? Is that it? Is it guaranteed or is it not guaranteed? Look at that typo! From Yoru Magatama. Ornamentation. Yoru Onagtama. Yoru. Yoru. Yoru Magatama. Yoru. You've done it twice at 30? And it hasn't failed? I think it means it cancels every time and you have 30% chance to get back. But I'm not sure. They don't define it. Okay. Whatever. It's every time? Okay. Well, we're going to find out right now. I mean, it doesn't matter that much to me, but we're going to find out right now. What? Oh. 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 I thought it said from the Magatama. It says the defense power from the ornamentation will become 0. Are you okay with this? I thought it said the defense of this mag will become 0. I'm like, this is 7,000 defense. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh. I thought it said the defense of the mag will go to 0. Sure. Fuck it. Hey, I got my stuff back. Woohoo! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Woohoo! Da-na-na-na-na-na. Woohoo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Alright, Kaguya, hit me. Or you can crash, go for it. See, that looks decent. It's got 2 rolls of crit and 2 ornamentations. That's decent. No, I don't wanna do that. Where's Avenger on Monsters anyway? I probably can't do it. Holy fatherless Magatomas. How do you remember which slot had rolls? You gotta look at it. Like, it doesn't specifically tell you, but you have to look at your ornamentation. Like, mine said attack speed and then attack speed. You can only get 1 attack speed roll per ornamentation of Avenger on Monsters. Therefore, the first one that only said attack speed had to have been the first roll. And when you click on one of them, it shows you at the top of the middle screen, it says what the ornamentation is. So you just got to put it in and it'll tell you what each slot is. So it's there. You just got to find it. Oh, it's at the top. Oh. Oh. I don't have a Mizukiri Itachi. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Mats are mats, right? Let's see. I had a Mizukiri Itachi in here. Maybe it was in my inventory all along. Yeah. It'd be pretty dumb if you had to waste an item specifically for it, just for it to fail. Only one remove per one defect? Honestly, they should sell them to people. Maybe I just didn't see it. I could have swore I had another Mizukiri Itachi. There it is. It's at plus 50. Should you get the Fujin weapon? If you're sword, it's definitely a good weapon. Honestly, they'd make so much money from mag reroll items. They have no idea. It's really quite the shame they didn't. Were they afraid of being called shills or something? Like, it's a bit late for that. I think they should be like 40, 50 OC per one, just so people can go happy with them. I mean, Band-Aids cost 80, and they know we wanted Band-Aids. Band-Aids should have went down in price, to be honest. Yeah, they don't. You just pick them up event to event. Yeah, there's only... I wouldn't have a Fujin sword if there was a Fujin spear. Relatively speaking. I only have it because it only exists as a sword and because Gala gave us so many drops. I remember when I made it, so many people are asking, oh, how do I get that? How do I get that? Where did you farm? What'd you do? I'm like, I just did Gala. I barely farmed it at all. Yeah, Eva made the lightning one for lunch step the other day. Yeah, we have so many band-aids now, for sure. Yo Chachune. Hello, Yo Chachune. Hello. I would like you to shimmer to my sword. The sword. Yes. Well, I think it got power crept right quick. Like, compared to the coming Elios and maybe even a Wind Supreme. It's sort of like how the Nadir weapons are, or the Mephi weapons are, compared to the other forms of, like, similar element. Which puts it in the category of trophy weapon. Sure. Oh, I gotta use a button. Hold up. Really? Wow. Since when did this game get hard? Holy fuck. Good thing I used a button. Well, yeah, but generally, if someone's just getting a sword just for lunch step, it's usually they'll get something aesthetically pleasing. And then, just make it a lunch step sword, like a utility kind of thing. I can't believe I failed this many smelts on this weapon. There we go. Go for it, man. Is that 12k heals? Just bored. There's a lot of people now getting eldritch weapons just for aesthetics. How? A horn sculpture? Like one? Or a set of horn sculptures? Five? Like no more than 100, but I mean you can't go under 38, but you could probably get away with like 75. 75 would be a real good price. I'd buy them for 75 OC. You put it right in front of me, I'll buy it for 75 OC. Alright. Fantastic. I'm on channel 2 of Onigashima. I see what's going on here, but that's not the guy. For one? That'd be too gross for one. What? No way. One? What? Whew. Yeah. Maybe for like a bundle. What is this? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey, thank you very much. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. That was a sweet deal. Yeah, like when it comes to sculptures, I find a good deal is you got to consider, okay, if I did an energy restore and our energy restores are 30 OC, how many sculptures can I get in 30 OC? I can get like 2 to 3 if I'm lucky. So that's like 2 runs or whatever. Like, so 75 OC is like 2 energy restores and a half. And that guarantees me 5? That's a guaranteed purchase. Fuck yeah. That saved me some time and energy. And it got my OC to 11999. Yeah. And then there's also the fact that you might DC go into his portal because it's one of them portals. And you might not get anything. So for 75 OC, it's a guaranteed result. When there was a reward up Eldritch, we ran that guy fucking mercilessly. Yeah. Twin swords and some weapons tend to have more attack than spears. Since spears like excel at anything that has more range than another class has less attack comparatively. Yeah, it's a whole different mathematical equation for you guys, Tyler. 3 times the difference. Yep. But yeah, generally, like, a rule of thumb is the shorter the range of your weapon, the less attack it, or the more attack it has. The longer your range, the less attack you have. So axe having the highest attack, then like Odachi, and sword, twin. And then you would have spear, bow, wand, and then staff. Like, in ranging from weapons with the most attack to the least attack. And I have a bow that's... My other side bow is stronger than my other side spear. So, there's variance with smelting. But I think on PC there's no variance at all anymore. They got rid of it. How much OC do you need to hit 130? Before the changes... Before the changes, hitting 129 was 65 billion. So I don't know what it is now. So 129's probably like 45 billion. And that's probably 3 to 4 hours of experience dungeon, maybe? I'm not too sure. Yeah. Because if you're doing it right, wink wink, you should be getting around 10 billion an hour. So that's my estimate. So you want me to humor me? I can't, because he doesn't have a name. Oh, fuck. Apparently you have a name now. Whoa, you can't say that word, Tyler. You can't say that. It's against the terms of service to talk about glitches. You can't say that, man. But if we take your number and multiply it by 3, that's our number. No, it's not. It's double our number. But that was... Is that the new 130 or the old 130? $300%. Okay, that's different if you're on 300. Okay, I was on 200s. Whew. Okay. Alright, I can see the math adding up. I didn't have that many 300s. Your stats. Your stats. What are you? Twin? Are you twin? Are you spear? You're spear. You're defensive. Maybe. Yeah, you're defensive as fuck. I think you have too much mind. Like, the thing with mind is you want to min-max it so you can just cast Resurrection and not worry about it beyond that. Okay, the new 130. Yeah, okay, then everything makes sense. Alright, cool. Because for me, the old way, it was 5,000 OC. Twin and spear, okay. So you're defensive, but you have too much mind investment. I think you're fine having no wisdom, that's fine. Your mind is like 20 points too high. Like, you want to have it so this number plus this number equals 75. Right now you're at 95, so you have 20 points that aren't really being utilized here. And it doesn't even do that much for your staff affinity at all, so it's not really worth having much beyond 75 mind. Your dex and your vit, they're fine. Personally, I prefer to run daring over defensive just for the extra power and dex that's going to give you. And you should try and prioritize your stats so that you can get your power to 120. Because that weapon you're holding there, the Rev 3, it gives you an extra 15% attack boost if you have 120 power. 120 total power. And right now you're at 82. But yeah, you're at 82. So you need to get that number up. Like, I redid my stats and I got my power to exactly 120, my vit to 100, my dex really high, my mind exactly at 75, and my wisdom untouched. So you're on the right path, but because you're using these weapons, you want to have a bit more power. And that can change later if we get White Brilliance and stuff and we never touch those weapons again. But that's a long time from now. For sure. Like, for me, I'm daring. It's like, you have 8 more vit than I do, which is pretty good. That's a lot of vit for sure. But my power is exactly 120 because it's 94 plus 26. My wisdom is untouched. I think you have less wisdom than me though. And yeah, your mind should add up to 75. Like, mine's 62 plus 13. Now, these values could change as I level up. I don't know if they actually did that far and go into the stats at all, but... and then my dex is 82 plus 26. So the only difference between my stats and yours is that I didn't go full dex investment, but I put just enough power, and then my dex is just floating. And it is floating just enough to give me a point to crit. That's all it's really doing. But since you're both classes, yeah, you have to go vit and you have to go dex. And your power is a little lacking because, like, my spear... Because I'm pretty sure it's written on it. The Rev 3 and the Supreme. Rev 3... If power 120 or more, it's not percent attack, but it gives you 1500 extra attack. Like, that's huge. Like, that attack is a huge value. Especially when you factor in accessories. Because that's like... It's like half a Tempest. It's good. Yeah, like, it's up to you. Up to you for sure. But I find the extra attack matters a lot. Especially with accessories, because... Accessories like, oh, plus 1500, plus like an extra 30 to 40 to 50% attack. It's like, okay, sure, here we go. Like, it adds up. It adds up a lot. And attack is super, super important in this game. Super important. What's in here? Storm for 0? That's some rolling thunder, my dude. Tempting. Do gong gong gong. Oh, I gotta repair. I gotta do a lot of things. We were doing something and then I forgot everything. You're gonna say defensive? Cool. Yeah, I just think you have too much of a mind investment. Like, what level are you, Sin? You must be at least 125. Like, if I were you, I would reset, put your VIT to maximum, and then dump as many, like, try to get your power to 120, and then try and dump the rest into your twins. But I don't know if you're more on spears or if you're more on twins. Whatever you're more of. I don't really know. Repair. No. Enhancement. That's what I want to do. Will it take Jaws and Zatsus? Oh, happy days. 6! We've been done a bamboozle, my friends. It'll take these. Gonna take all these. Yush. So we're now... The maintenance is gonna happen in 2 hours, by the way. So, if you haven't done all your stuff yet, do all your stuff. Use your energy, for sure. Alright, Kaguya. I'm ready for a redo on life. It's all really funny because I had this extra Mizukiri Tachi I made just in case my ornamentation failed. I guarantee my superbs are not on me. What's my success rate is literally 0. Literally 0. Wow. The success rate is literally 0. And Godly puts it at 50%. That's ridiculous, dude. Alright, where is my thingy? I should have some of these, but to be honest, I always prioritize getting smelting amulets over ornamentation. Like, I only have 3 Transcendence ornaments. But this is what I would use it on, so... I'm gonna go check real quick if she's selling any. Was she selling any? At all? Or is she not selling them this update? Did they change the shop and they took them out? I think they did. Yeah, she's not selling the Transcendence. I didn't notice that. Or maybe she is, I don't know. She's not. Alright, let's see if I'm luckier this time than I was last time. They should add an item that's a Magatama redo item. So, like, there should be, like, a feature like, hey, do you want to, like, pay a couple million that if the first roll isn't good, you get to re-roll it, like a mulligan option? I'd be so down for that on Mags. I'd be so down for that on Mags. It only takes 5 mantra? I thought it took way more. You're 125? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get a couple more stat points, so, you know. Could be okay to try and get that power threshold and then focus on the one weapon type you prefer, and then put those stats in as you level. You thought that was here? What was here? Alright, so this ornamentation only needs to be like critical and it's good, because last time it was just attack speed. So hopefully this whole reroll thing is worth it, or else it's all just a scam. Oh, the cancel? Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, Spear's Wind is super, super good, but I can understand that. Especially if you have the Wind Sublime. Oh, if only you knew that the one move we had is broken. Hey! Bam, 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 bam! Bam, 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 bam! Oh my god! Woo! Yeah! Fucking, these things are great. I take back all the shit I said about them being useless. It's just more RNG. Man, these things are awesome. They're super good. Get your mag re-rolling thingamajiggies today. Farm Zunda. Get these things. Whoo boy. Damn. That's some good ornamentation. Well, yeah, Zunda's an event power creep move, of course so. Of course it's gonna kill. It killed Lucifer? Lucifer? That doesn't even make sense. But I guess so. Isn't it? Mmm. 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 It used to just be attack speed. I said it just needs to get crit. It said, "Oh, fam, you just need some crit. Why didn't you say so?" What's that meme right now from Pulp Fiction? It's like, "Damn, Negro, that's all you had to say." Like, like you guys seen that meme? Oh my god. My favorite one is the friggin' what game is that? It's the basketball game, 2K, the 2K series, whatever, for basketball. And it takes that scene from Pulp Fiction where Samuel Jackson's like, "Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say." And it's like EA changes the number on the box. "Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say." Buys it. Because, like, nothing really changes between 2K17 to 2K18 to 2K whatever. They just change the number on the box and people buy it. I love that meme so much. Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to leave this screen. Like, I don't usually do good on ornamentations at all. So I don't want to leave this screen. It's a good screen though. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 bum. Fuck! I hit circle. I went to pick up the controller and I hit circle. I'll do my best. You certainly did. No Burger King for you tonight, Kaguya. Prime rib. There she is down there. The baby. Ah! Ah! It's triple crit, my dudes. Ah! Let's go. Ah! What's this notification? Oh, email. Apparently, Nutaku is saying booty calls as an update. Nice. Disgusting. Like, good disgusting or bad disgusting? It's because I don't have any accessories on. But even if I did, it would still be 17. Even if I did. Here's a little lesson in trickery. Na, 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 na. There, now that I have my accessories on, my crit is much better. Okay. I mean, you're getting there, but... Avengers takes 4 chakra. 100 crit, tidal wave sublime. The weapon will fucking break. I've exchanged crit for power, Harai. Crit for attack. Ow. Behold my attack. I'm like dabbing in real life, but you can't see it. Stab. It's 76711. Toshis are awesome. Well, shit, I'll do that for 17. Well, that's with my other side. The other side cuts to crit. Like Elsin is like 57 just because it doesn't have any attack multipliers on it. But Rev 3 would be like 67770. It's just because other side has a big attack bonus on it. Want to share? No, this is my attack. My attack. I have more attack with the wind sword. Even without accessories, I have more attack with the wind sword. It's because Toshi accessories are 15% attack, 15% HP, 10 Vit, 10 Pierce, 10 Wind, 10 cooldown, and 70 Spear Affinity. Woogie woogie woogie. There was room to add crit, but they didn't want to. Like, literally, I'm okay with this. But if they made this exact accessory for Axe, and Lyra got it, and he didn't have crit on it, he would literally turn into the guy from SpongeBob when they're delivering the Krusty Krab pizza, and he delivers it to him, and it's the pizza, and everything's safe, and it's warm, and it's good, and he's just like, "Where's my drink?" "Your drink?" "Yeah! How am I supposed to enjoy this pizza without my drink?" And then everyone, SpongeBob's heartbroken, and Squidward just yells it at him. And the guy's like, "How?" And Lyra would be like, "How am I supposed to enjoy this attack without my crit? Where's my crit?" "Well, you didn't order any crits, sir. The meta only said you guys needed more attack and element." "No, no, no. I specifically asked for crit. How am I supposed to enjoy all of this attack without any crit? It's worthless." And that's what it would be. And I'm over here like, "Fuck, man, that's a pizza. Come on in. You got bacon on that bitch? Fuck yeah." You can come in and have a slice, too. But at base, my crit is 29. Is there any mags I can get that give 100 skill force for sword? The skyrending Magatamas do when you're under half your HP. If you have a skyrending on, it gives you 60% skill force at all times. And when you're under half, it gives you an extra 40, so it puts you at 100 skill force for sword. And you can wear 3 of them, and that's like 300 skill force. So yeah, dude, there's tons of options for you. Alright, let's see if we can manage to equip my Celios without crashing. Is that the new boy? That's not the new boy. Okay. You can, yeah. I don't know if I can receive it or not, but you can. How come my crit went down? should have gone up. Oh, we crashed. We crashed! Oh no!